welcome back. So today is my August favorite. It's such a busy August. We were traveling to Michigan. I started doing my weight loss journey. If you guys missed that video, I'll try and link below where I talked about it. I do still have intentions to film a full video on my weight loss journey, and kind of for those of you who are interested, it'll probably go up sometime on a weekend. Today I have my August favorites for you, products that I have been loving throughout the month of August. So I'm just going to get into it. First was this Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. I love this stuff. I know there are mixed reviews on it. I did film a full review on it, and if that is up, I will try and link it below if you're interested. I love this stuff. I find that it works really well for my skin, keeps my makeup on. It doesn't make my skin feel gucky or anything like that. It's just like a glue stick formula. It doesn't even leave any residue behind, as you can see. It's just clear, and I just apply it in patches and then put my foundation over it. I feel like this transforms almost all of my foundations into long wearing foundations, so that's what I really love about it, and I don't feel like it makes my foundations break down or patchy like I have heard some people. I'm not saying they're lying, I'm just saying with my skin, I really love it. $32, I know that is quite an investment if you're unsure of a product. I know a lot of places do have good return policies, so the best thing I could say is take the plunge. If you love it, I think you'll really love it, and if you don't like it, you'll know for sure and you can return it. I don't know, a lot of people feel iffy about returns if a product doesn't work for them, but I say if you're spending the money on it and it really doesn't work for your skin, it doesn't do what it says it does, I say return it, because that just kind of sends a signal to the company that the product that they have isn't working for people, and then they can change it. So anyway, that is a side note, sorry. Okay, another thing that I picked up and I actually got is a free thing at Bath & Body Works. I got some of their candles, and a lot of people have been talking about these triple moisture creams, and I hadn't really used them a whole lot before, but I got this one in Beautiful Day. I think it says it smells like Sunkissed Apple, Dewy Pear, Sparkling Cassis. That's the top notes. And then it has some Lily of the Valley, Peony, White Peach in the bottom notes. It smells really good, fresh and clean. I've been applying this, and like my husband, he always comments on my lotions, because if he doesn't like them, he'll say something. He'll be like, oh, that stinks, don't wear it. But he really liked this one, and I really liked this one. So it has, you know, an apple on the front, and so I figured I would like it, because I do tend to like scents that smell like apples. So really love the Beautiful Day, and I do love the formula of the triple moisture. I find they're really hydrating. I have extremely dry legs and arms, so I have to apply like a very thick moisturizer, especially at night and after showers, else my skin really dries out. If you like the smell of apple-y pear things, I think you guys would like this as well. I forgot to mention how I got that free. I used the website retailmenot.com, I think, Retail Me Not. You can find it online, but it's also an app on your phone, and it kind of lets you plug in what stores are offering what different discount codes. And so the Bath & Body Works had, if you spend $10, you got something from the Signature Collection for free. So that's how I got that. I was buying candles anyways, the fall candles, so they get me every time. Another real standout for the month were the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. Honestly, I cannot say enough good things about these. I feel like they're extremely creamy and moisturizing. I love the way they wear on my lips. I have been gravitating to these two colors. What I'm wearing today is a combo of both of them. This is Obsessed, and I do have a lipstick swatch video where I show these all swatched on my lips. It's just a really nice, easy pink color to wear. And then this one is a really nice standout for me, because I think this would work well for a lot of people, and this is Native. And they're both very similar. One is the Obsessed is a little bit more blue tone, and Native, I would say, is more of a nudie pink color. Definitely a pink, but like a nudie pink color. The formula of these, so incredibly creamy. I don't find that they have a lot of slip to them. They tend to wear really nicely, but they're not extremely long wearing, but I wouldn't say that there's something where I'm like, whoop, that was gone. So really like these Revolution lipsticks. I do think they run about $22. They have a very wide color selection. So if you're not a pinks person, I think they have a lot of different nudes. They have a lot of different mauve tones, reds, hot pink. I really think that there's something for everyone in the Revolution collection, and I just highly recommend the formula. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Something that I have been doing this month and have really loved it is using this very flat brush from Sigma. This is the E15 flat definer brush, and I've been using this gel eyeliner from Maybelline. It's a little bit dried out for me, but this is a really good liner. I don't think it's too overly creamy, and I don't think it's too overly tough, especially when you get a new one. I've had this for over almost like a year and a half. And you know, it's still very usable. I have it on today, but I just kind of like dip it in there and like really work it into my lash line and kind of smudge it out. And then I've been taking like, you know, shadow and kind of smudging on top of it. I have in the past gone back and forth between doing like a complete very crisp wing liner, which I use my Stila Stay All Day liquid liner for that, which I'm obsessed with that because it really does stay all day. So I love this liner and I love this brush, and I love the way any flat brush will work, but just to like move it around on my lash line and then kind of smoke it up. So really like this combination, and I like that as an alternative to my very sharp crisp wing that I get with the Stila Stay All Day. Both are nice, but it's just something different that I've been trying and really liking it. I think I am going to need to pick up another one of these gel liners if I do want to use it for more of like a winged, because I know a lot of people really love this liner. Let me just do a line of it. It's really black and it stays. I don't find it smudges a whole lot after it sets, and I don't find that it flakes off, which a lot of liquid liners tend to do. I actually prefer this one over the MAC Black Track Fluid line. This month I have been using a lot of my MAC shadows. I have them in this palettes here. I did just post a MAC eyeshadow palette video, and I swatched all of my MAC eyeshadows, so if you're interested in seeing swatches and descriptions, check out that video. But I have been using so many of my MAC shadows. My eye look today is from a tutorial from a girl I absolutely love on YouTube. Her name is Claire Ashley. You probably have heard a lot about her. She is a makeup artist. She's super down to earth, really sweet, and I pretty much love all of the videos that she does. She does a lot of a mix between drugstore and MAC's products. She's really thorough and detailed, and what I really love about her, and something I'd like to try and do, is she doesn't use a ton of products. She just uses the basics and comes up with these full, beautiful, complete looks. I copied it today and I love it, and she used the color Saddle, which I had been using a lot this past month, and I just love this color. It's a really nice matte mid-tone, you know, reddish brown color from MAC. I really have been loving it because I feel like she used a big fluffy brush and she just kind of swirled it in the crease and made that transition shade, and then deepened it up with and then used MAC's tan pigment on the lid, and then deepened it up with Nocturnelle and Sketch from MAC. That really inspired me, and I tried to recreate the look. I loved it. I think she is amazing, so you guys should check her out. Her channel name is Claire Ashley, and if you do check her out, tell her that I sent you. She is just such a sweetheart. So anyways, I've been going back and forth and using a lot of my MAC shades, and another one that is like an all-time favorite is this color, and it is called Woodwinked. And I just love this all over the lid, especially we're coming into fall, and it's just such a stunning color. I find that every time I wear it, somebody says and mentions something about it. I've been loving my MAC eyeshadows and trying to give them some love. Another standout is this color. It's called Haux, H-A-U-X is how it's pronounced. And it's a really nice, it has like some mauve tones to it, but it makes a really great transition shade, and doesn't make, you know, it goes well with everything. So I've been wearing Woodwinked on the lid and this in the crease, and I've loved the way that looks. I get away from using my MAC shadows, and I don't know why, because every time I go back to them, I really love them. I mean, I love a bunch of shadows, but I just love the pigmentation and just the different color selection. If you guys like this look, I would go and check out her video, because I did it down to everything. I used every product that she used because I had all the same products. She even used this eyeliner from MAC called Prunella, which is the Perfect purpley plum color. You guys, if you've watched my channel for a long time, you guys know that I prefer using a darkened plum on my waterline instead of a black, just because I like the way, I feel like it's a softer look and it still provides definition. So anyways, check out that if you guys are interested. I'm using a lot of Murad products recently. If you guys have noticed, I've included them in my Friday favorites, and a lot of my videos in the past 2 months, I've really been loving them. I love their cleansers. I included them in my Sephora because I just really think they have some great products. I have been going back and forth and trying to find a really great night cream for me, and I ended up finding one from Michael Todd. I've tried a lot of Michael Todd products in the past. You guys know I purchased some stuff off of Beyond the Rack, and I did like I kind of talked about it. I didn't really love it. It was that NuYou anti-aging lift cream. I didn't particularly love that because I need something really moisturizing and hydrating at night especially, and I felt like I needed something else. Like I really needed something else. And my friend Melissa said that she really liked this Michael Todd Damascus Rose Enrich Anti-Wrinkle Cream for drier and more mature skin types. So I'm 31 and my skin is just really changing, and I've noticed that at night it just gets extremely dry, and I really need something that I can put like down my neck and, you know, kind of like I just pat this on my face. This is a really nice thick night cream. If you have dry skin, I'm telling you, this is like your lover. Michael Todd is an organic company and they use a lot of organic ingredients in their things. I know a lot of people on YouTube talk about Michael Todd products, and so sometimes it feels like, should I really trust what they have to say? I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I've tried some products from Michael Todd in the past that I haven't loved, but I love this. It has a slight rose scent to it, nothing completely overpowering, but it does have that slight rose scent to it, and rose helps with redness and irritation. This is very calming to my skin, and it's so hydrating, so hydrating. So I just kind of apply it to my neck. This is gonna be like my best friend in the winter. So I just kind of pat it to my face and pat it in because I don't have super duper dry skin. I have like dry patches. So I'll just like kind of pat it on my face and then like really load it up on my neck and décolleté area, and my skin feels so hydrated and so nice in the morning. So I absolutely have been loving this. It says
that it provides, comes in a light cream base infused with carrot seed, avocado, jojoba, and palm oils for intense, optimal moisturizing, rich with vitamin A, blah, 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 blah. Restores and maintains dry and mature skin's optimal moisture and leaves skin feeling moist, smoother, and younger looking all
What you guys need to know is that this makes your face feel awesome. So that's all you need to know. I could read the ingredients, I could tell you all that. When I say if you have dry skin, you should try this. You should just take my word for it. I honestly think it is one of the best nighttime moisturizers for super duper dry skin. Well, that about wraps up my August favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have had a great month, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.